Now that's a lovely setting, isn't it? The fire going, the sound of water running in the background, and some fresh air. Hopefully, a comfortable place to sit for you and some friends. Want to elevate that situation? How about cooking something over that fire? The recipe isn't too complicated, and it's delicious. Chicken steaks in a lovely cream sauce. And to start, the chicken's generously seasoned with salt and pepper. It doesn't take too much more seasoning, especially not with that lovely fire-cooked taste. A little flour in a pot to prepare for what comes next. And now that the fire has worn down just a little bit, a grill laid over top. The chicken carefully floured, one side at a time. Tossed a few times and then a little oil and a healthy piece of butter, both tossed into that pan. Allow the butter to break down, melting completely before you fire on those chicken breasts. No need to move them around too much. Just flip them once they turn that lovely golden brown on one side. And of course, with chicken, always a good idea to cut one open and test. Look inside to ensure it's cooked through. And just as they're about to be complete, it's time to start heating up that sauce, starting with a little water and a bouillon cube. You can toss in the whole thing for a serious punch of flavor in this sauce. Set them into a container to be dumped in that sauce later on. Once the bouillon cube has dissolved, get a little more oil in that pan and butter as well. And again, once it's melted down, then you can start adding more. Careful, it will steam up. And once it's all worked around and a little bit of that remaining chicken fat, butter, and bouillon have melted and mixed, introduce a little cooking cream at a time until you get a lovely rich texture. To that, you've got some options. Sun-dried tomatoes, hot peppers, or just peppers if that added heat isn't for you. Break them down into sizes that you like. Small, medium, or whole pieces. You can add a little more seasoning now. Some oregano, a little more pepper, and of course some salt to taste in the end. And once it starts to bubble and those flavors have melded, toss that chicken back in. Let it soak in those flavors, and you're just about there. Time to plate. And of course, you can be generous with the portions depending on how much company you've got. Take a look at that. All it needs is a little garnish.